Welcome to mystorybook.com. This site was created in 2014. My Storybook is a great place for students to go if they want to create a story. You can save and share your stories. This is digital storytelling at the very elementary level. You can change scenery, font, objects, text, and freehanded drawings. It is free to use, and there is no sign up to create. One only needs to sign up if they want to save or share. On a very basic level, students are able to create stories. It is very easy to use. The controls are able to be maneuvered easily, even for a young student. To me, Storybook.com is much more than that. It can also be used to teach narrative writing. Students can summarize their learning into a storybook that they create. It is a very creative way to assess understanding and could be used in multiple disciplines for knowledge enhancement. The easiest ties, though, are those within literature writing reading continuum. As I scroll down the page, you can see that you can take a writing lesson, build your storybook, keep your stories. See the help blog links at the bottom of the page. Here's where you go for specific help with questions, to blog, to see the privacy policy and the terms of service. I'll scroll up the page in order to begin. I first need to press Create a Storybook. At the top, you see a tutorial. This 9-slide tutorial I would suggest use as a first-time user. It offers the basics of the website. When done, all you have to do is click to exit. You can start with a new storybook or go to the menu and open an old one. For this screencast, I'm going to the menu, clicking on Library, so that I can open a started storybook. It will make it easier to show you how to change and add. I started the story earlier for demonstration purposes. As you can see, the title page shows. I would like to change the title page because it should say Living in Texas instead of My 6 Years in Texas. I click Edit Story. I click on my text box. For each page, you can move this. You can change the font. You can change the size. You can change the color. You can move it higher or lower, or you can trash it. I'm going to change it from My 6 Years in Texas to Living in Texas. I'm going to change the color to black. You can click on a character and change You can personalize the look of your characters with their skin color, their hair color, eyes, body, legs, and feet. I'm going to an empty page. On this page, I can add items. You can free draw. When you're done drawing, click Done Drawing. You can add text, which, if this is a new storybook, it would have presets for every page to guide your sequencing thoughts in a narrative. And you can add a scene. If you don't like that scene, click on another. If I don't like that free draw, I'll trash it. If you need to add a page to your story, click Add a Page. If you don't like your page, click Delete. The optimal use for this site is Google Chrome for my type of computer. When I used Internet Explorer, I was unable to add all of the images. One thing I should show you at the bottom of the bar is that you are able also to add your own images from your computer just by clicking here and accessing them from your computer. Last thing to do when you think you're finished is click Finish. It'll ask you, finish for now. Your story is automatically saved as you work. If you are finished writing your story, you can click Finish Story. You have an option. Keep it private or publish it. If you keep it private and click here, it'll go right to your library, which is up there. If you click Publish It, which I will for today's purposes, it'll give you the link where people can find your story. You are also given the following 5 options for sharing with your friends: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google, and as an email link. Next, you can decide if you'd like to print your book for $5. That's the pro option I talked about earlier. That would be a cost for the user. But you don't need to do that, so it continues to be free. So I have now published it. If you choose to make it public, that link will be shared, and you have multiple options for that link. And that is mystorybook.com, an easy-to-use, free, online collaborative tool for story making and so much more.